Well, several areas in Ukraine were attacked overnight after Russia's President Vladimir Putin launched what he is calling a special military operation.
Putin's attempt to gain control of Ukraine is sparking conversations among Alabama's congressional delegates.
News 19 investigative reporter Dallas Parker has been spending her day gathering reaction from a handful of those individuals.
That's right, Jerry. We reached out to several members of Congress from Alabama about the invasion. Some didn't respond to my requests. Others pointed us to statements made on social media, which was a popular option today. Based on the tweets and the post, it appears everyone is on a similar page as it pertains to the Russian-Ukrainian conflict. One of Alabama's U.S. Senators, Richard Shelby, took to Twitter Thursday morning about Russia's invasion of Ukraine, saying, quote, Putin's invasion of Ukraine comes as no surprise. He is on a mission to reconstitute the Soviet Union. This should be a wake-up call for the U.S. and our allies in Europe. Putin must be taken very seriously. A strong, unified response is imperative. U.S. Senator Tommy Tuberville, who is also a member of the Senate Armed Services Committee, shared his thoughts on Facebook. He says, quote, Putin is a tyrant attacking a sovereign nation. I condemn this unnecessary war and implore the free world to cripple Russia with sanctions. The United States stands with the Ukrainian people and will support them with the supplies and financial aid needed to protect their country. U.S. Representative Robert Aderholt said on Twitter Thursday, quote, this invasion is a brutal effort by Putin to stamp out a democratic nation on his doorstep. Nothing like this has occurred in Europe since World War II. We continue to send prayers to the people of Ukraine during this dark time. And U.S. Representative Terry Sewell took to her Twitter profile as well, saying, my prayers are with the people of Ukraine. By launching this premeditated and unprovoked war, Putin has chosen a path of catastrophic suffering and loss of life. As Americans, we will continue to hashtag stand with Ukraine. The United States and the world will hold Russia accountable. Now, Alabama Governor Kay Ivey also shared a thought about the conflict online. Her tweet in brief reads, pray for the people of Ukraine. Jerry.